Hello everybody, welcome to episode 0 of TechJunk, and I just need to take care of what's behind me before I start the intro. Okay, now that that's taken care of, we can start the intro, and you know what, it's kind of ruined now, so let's just not do the intro. I'm sure that there will be no repercussions for this. In fact, why don't I just have future me explain what's going on, because currently I feel too lazy to do so. Screw you, past me, I am also too lazy to do anything for this section, so we'll go to future me. Screw both of you. Now, I'll give a brief explanation on what TechJunk is and how it works. We're a very small server that focuses mainly on technical Minecraft. Now, technical Minecraft is big and scary to most people, and in fact was to me for a long time. However, I've decided to take a different approach to it. Rather than having highly complex builds that are highly efficient, I decided to have highly complex builds that don't do much and are rather inefficient, because it's funny. Now, to sustain these projects, we have decided to do a couple things to begin with before even starting the series. We built up all the basic farms we needed. A guardian farm, a sheep farm, a moss farm, a tree farm, an iron farm, a shroom farm, a cane farm, a cobble farm, a farm, a witch farm, a wheat farm, a squid farm, a bee farm, a slime farm, a gold farm, a villager farm, a shulker farm, and a bamboo farm. That was a mouthful. Back to you, past me. Thanks, future me, although next time I'd appreciate a bit less sass. Now, we're going to be moving out of the storage system because it's a bit too small for us, so we have a bunch of materials to build a new one. I know this is very sudden, but I don't really care. The shulker box should not be empty. That's probably fine. Now, we're going to get into replay very shortly. Fair warning, I've never used replay mod before. Well, that's not true. I have used it once, but I'm very inexperienced with it, especially when it comes to time lapses. So there's going to be mistakes and issues. Have fun watching. I'm just going to voice over this time-lapse. The video has been very chaotic so far. It's not unintentional. I do it on purpose. I don't like videos that take forever to get to the point, or just like do nothing for like 5 minutes, so I wanted to do something very fast-paced. I also realized while working on this project that I need beacons badly. I really didn't have one that I could just transport around with me, and this is a great excuse to make a wither skeleton farm. So I think that's probably what the latter half of this video is going to be. It's going to be working on the design of some wither skeleton farm. And since we actually have the resources to do it now, we may actually be able to make our first TechJunk certified banger of a farm, which will be interesting. And by interesting, I mean completely impractical and ridiculous to build. The reason I'm building an oil rig in the first place is to store all my stuff. I don't know if that was clear enough in the video. The storage system I have right now is okay, but I would much prefer a larger one. Anyway, it looks like the time-lapse is going to finish up, so I'll let you get back to the video and enjoy whatever the heck I was doing. Wow, that project took a lot of materials. So much so that I only have this left, which... behind... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's going to be fun to sort. Yeah, I'll cut back when I've done that. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing this, let's go build a wither skeleton farm. That seems like a good idea. It, in fact, was not a good idea. So we need to make a wither skeleton farm. Wither skeletons spawn in nether fortresses and can be singled out using wither roses to prevent other mobs from spawning, because wither skeletons are hurt by wither roses. Who would have guessed? Now, typically wither skeletons are then lured through a portal to the overworld. And I can only think of one way to lure them. That's right, turtles, more specifically baby turtles. You see, wither skeletons are attracted to baby turtles because Mojang decided it makes sense. So to get baby turtles in the nether, we need to have them hatch from eggs, which will be in the overworld, not because they can't be hatched in the nether, but because luring baby turtles with water is much easier than any other way of doing it. Now, to breed two turtles together, we need a supply of seagrass, which, yeah, we can figure that out later. It's not a big deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, we also need to kill the wither skeletons. Yes, that's an important part of this. They can be killed, when they get to the overworld, and then we get wither skeleton skulls from them. And with that, we're almost done, because the turtles in the nether will eventually grow up. I forgot about that. So we have to make sure that when turtles grow up in the Nether, they go back to the overworld, and then we can kill them in the overworld with lightning. Oh, I don't have an image of lightning. This'll do probably. And then they'll drop bowls and seagrass. It's perfection. I can't think of a better farm.
Pull the racket down there. Why are you up this late? It's 2 a.m. Where are the lights out?
Hey, this is Future Jack again. I realized how absolutely insane the past 2 minutes have been, so I would like to apologize for that, and I would also like to say I am no longer going to be drinking as much caffeine so early in the morning. Additionally, let's throw it back over to Minecraft again and actually get this farm built. Most people don't find the creation of a farm very interesting, so instead, I built it. This took much longer than I ever expected it to, but it was worth it. It now works, mostly, but I'll go over a very, very quick overview of what the farm is, and we're pretty much going to end the video there. There's not much else going on. We're going to build this next episode in TechJunk and also build another farm up. I ran out of time for making this video because this took way longer than I ever expected it to, but I'm now actually happy with how it turned out. So, this is the turtle breeder. We have our little guy Steve over here. He's going to come down with seagrass, which he has dispensed from these chests. Seagrass he's going to use to breed these turtles here, which should lay turtle eggs. Turtles will then hatch from those turtle eggs, come down into this section here, where they'll be lured by this water over here. You can actually see one right now. It may take a sec for their pathfinding to actually start working properly, but you can see they just start walking that way. And then they're going to come down here. And when they come down here, I'm going to speed this up really quickly and wait till this guy comes. So when they come here, what's going to happen is they're going to hit this tripwire. It's going to open this up. It's going to get rid of the old turtle because the old turtles aren't really necessary anymore. Because we want the newest turtles so that they don't grow up as fast when they're in the Nether. All the other turtles will get disposed of in this chute over here. Then, when a turtle in the Nether is done, it sends a request through these slime blocks over there, and those slime blocks over there, sends it to the system, which essentially tells it, okay, well, now we need another baby turtle. This guy will grab a baby turtle. It will keep trying until there is a baby turtle that it can grab. Then it'll send it all the way through to the Nether. Then on the Nether side, the baby turtles will come through here, get dropped in here. They'll come down the chute. To ensure they don't take too much fall damage, they'll end this cobweb, and then they'll end up here where they can attract wither skeletons into the portals. And then all the wither skeletons that get lowered to the portal come over here, get killed by this guy, and all the drops go down into the same chute where the baby turtles were being disposed of. A pretty neat farm. That's pretty much it. The farm is hopefully completed, and the rates are around 65 skulls an hour, which isn't bad. That's about a skull every minute. It's not nearly as good as most wither skeleton farms, but like, come on. We're using turtles. Like, you cut a little bit of slack. I hope you enjoyed. This was a bit of a weird thing to record. I had to do this in like 3 different sections because this farm took way, way too long to make. But I had a good time. So if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments. I'll actually, like, you know, post a second video if people actually like this. And if not, maybe I won't. I don't know. Right. Bye-bye.